Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. I feel like this is the closest we're gonna get to ever meeting each other.
Hold on, I gotta put the headphones on. Just, I thought I could hear you with the. Oh shoot! There goes the phone.
Don't break it.
All right, hold on.
Go for it.
Just gotta put these on. All right, I can hear you
Good?
now. Yeah, I'm
Hello.
good. Hello, hello, hello.
I was just saying, I feel like this is probably the closest it's gonna get for us to like ever meet.
Yeah, well, we tried while I was in Montreal, and never worked.
Especially
So
this year.
I guess for now, this will be the best we can do.
Right?
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to keep busy. This quarantine has been like really depressing and stuff. But I just actually finished school. I was in a program, special care counseling, to work with special needs.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just finished last week and I just got my grades and I'm officially graduating. So that's like
Congrats.
a load off of my shoulders right now.
Congrats.
Thank you. You, how
That
have you
was a
been?
that was what 1 year course, 2 year course.
It was a 3-year program that I took in
Oh,
4.
okay, 3 year program.
So it was a while, but
Cool. Well,
basically when I first discovered all of you guys, it's when I first started. So
well, congratulations. It's a new
yeah,
beginning for you. Well, it's gonna be a new beginning.
it's gonna be a new beginning once I can start working, yeah.
I guess
It's,
it's more the end of a chapter, and it's gonna be the beginning of a new
yeah,
chapter.
it's really weird because like you're graduating and everything and you're looking for a job now and like who's hiring now because this whole thing going
Nobody,
on. So it's
nobody
rough,
wants to
but
hire.
yeah. You, how you been?
I've been good. I've been busy. This kind of downtime hasn't really been a downtime for me.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it's been yeah, just kept on working as a nurse. So
How's that going now? Like I know it's so much different now that we're all stuck at home, but how's that going? Have you been
well,
like,
for us it hasn't really changed. Well, it changed everything as far as how it goes in the hospital. There's no visits, so for patients it's a lot lonelier.
hmm
Time goes by a lot slower. Um, but as far as for us, the staff, yeah, everything's different as far as how you even go into the hospital and how do you leave the
Yeah,
hospital.
it's true.
So
How's work now? It's true. You're a nurse, eh?
yeah, I'm a nurse.
How's
Have
that?
been for 8 years. So yeah,
And
it's
now it's
just
probably
it's interesting. It's interesting. I've always liked being a nurse, but right now it's challenging. I'd say,
challenging.
but it's I mean challenging. I'm exaggerating, I guess.
Well,
It
yeah.
was scary in the beginning, but now for us, at least New Brunswick, we're doing really good. So there's only 2 active cases right now.
Oh,
Um,
wow. Yeah,
so
Quebec and
it's
Montreal ain't so great.
yeah, I know. That's why I was saying for us, it's
Yeah,
not like that for everybody, unfortunately. But for us
yeah.
in New Brunswick, we had 120 total cases and 118 have been they're okay. They've
Wow,
gone back to being normal.
that's good.
So yeah, it's I guess it's slowly going back to normal. Malls and well, not mall, yeah, malls and the stores and everything are slowly opening up again.
Yeah, slowly. Even the schools are starting to go back here. Like some of them are starting in a couple of weeks, and
Yeah, I think Quebec's going a little faster than us. Maybe I'm not
I
sure.
don't. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised.
I didn't follow exactly everything, but I think that you guys are going a bit quicker than we are. But
I think we're going
everybody's
too quick for what's going on over here because it's a
yeah,
lot
I
of people
agree.
right
But
now.
hey, I'm no politician. I can't.
You know,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand it.
I don't know. I have my own opinions, but whatever. It is what it
Yeah,
is. There's no, there's no textbook answer because we've never had to go through this, right? So,
especially this
uh,
bad. Yeah.
I mean, every 100 years we kind of go through something like this, but in modern times, this is kind of new. So there's nothing to look back on and be like, all right, well, these guys did that, so let's do this, and
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
all
I've
new.
never lived through anything like this.
So,
Oh,
it's like I always told everybody, um, basically, I wouldn't be surprised if an earthquake would happen, a hurricane would happen, anything really, because we see movies and we know that stuff can happen, but being like the whole world on lockdown, I never
Yeah,
thought would happen.
it's scary.
That was something that kind of
It's
came out of left
scary.
field. Yeah.
And it's funny because at first I was so scared that I was gonna have to stop school and my internship and everything. And now I'm like, I'm scared to go back to school and all that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
No,
at the
it's
beginning I didn't want to stop. Now I don't want to go back. And
it's put new fears and anxiety in everybody.
yeah, yeah. And what about the music side of everything? How's that going?
Good, actually, yeah, very good. Well, I put out my first album, my first solo album, I should say, in October 2019. So
Hmm.
that was called Ça s'en vient, French album, and it had two Anglophone songs. So I think 9 French songs, 2 English songs. So yeah, it was my
Cool.
first solo album. That was cool. I put out my first single, Prends-ma-main, which is going pretty good on the radios. It's about time I put out my second single. But
Nice.
with everything that's going on, kind of put a hold on that. But I
Yeah,
think it's gonna come
everyone's
out in the
putting
next
hold
few
on stuff.
weeks. So I'm excited to put out the second single. But for now, the first single, Prends-ma-main, did really well, and it played pretty much through Canada and went on some of the charts in certain provinces, and it was it's cool. It's still, I think, in the top 10 here in New Brunswick.
Nice. Yeah, I think I've
So
seen you posted a few things about it and stuff.
yeah, so
Really cool.
I'm accepting all the love. It's fun, and yeah, it's kind of a dream come true for me.
That's so cool. Yay.
Yeah,
Nice.
because for me, when I went on La Voix, I kind of gave up the music because I did music since I was 15.
Okay.
I mean, it was never my plan A, I should say. I always kind of went to university and
Hmm.
I did 2 bachelor degrees and studied. I went to university for 10 years, so that was kind of plan A. But I always had music in the background that was my kind of main motivator through life, kind of my main love and my one constant in life that I always had since I was 15. So when I turned like 28, when I graduated from nursing school and I started working, kind of lost that love for music and that drive for
Hmm.
music and playing the bar scene and all that stuff. I kind of lost interest in it. So kind of let go of music for about 3 years, which is about the time that I actually started going out with the current girlfriend I have.
Hmm.
Um, so she met me in my down music phase, and then in the middle of our relationship, I went on La Voix, and from
Yeah.
and from there,
3 years ago already, eh?
yeah, 3 years ago, and from there, basically, I went part time with my job and went with music, and it's kind of
Ever since then.
a new life for me. I'm doing a lot of mental health awareness too for
Yeah, that's like with the field that I'm working in, it's a lot of like special needs and mental health and all that. So that's something that really touches me too. So whenever I see
yeah,
like mental health and that kind of stuff, I'm like, yes, go for it. It's really
yeah.
good.
So that's been a big part of me as far as well. That's what I do in nursing. I'm a mental health nurse. Um,
Nice.
that's what I decided to work in for the last 8 years, and I've been part of an it's called Le Mal de Trois Mal, or 3 Men's Journey. It's a
Mhm.
show. It's a show that I put on with 2 of my buddies, and we share kind of our struggles in kind of a show with music and
Mhm.
just sharing, and it's all about normalizing mental health
Oh, are these the
and
lives that you've been doing? I think, right?
yeah, well, it was
Yeah.
a show that we did for schools and communities and stuff, but now with that lockdown, we couldn't do the shows, so we decided to do lives. So we did quite a few lives.
Yeah, I've
They're
seen a few
still
of
they're
them.
still they're still doing them, but I
Mhm.
had to kind of step back because with work and everything, I couldn't be there all the time. So I
Yeah.
just decided. So I let them go. I let them go with the live. They're just still doing it, but
Yeah.
I'm there periodically, I should say.
Yeah. It's pretty
So
cool.
yeah.
I've seen it pop up on my feed, but it's like the time that it happens and it's kind of like rough for me to be online because it's like I'm with the family or it's a dinner or we're like family time or whatever. So
No
it's,
worries.
but like if I've seen like you can watch a live like later, so I kind of
Yeah.
like go on a bit and see. It's pretty cool. Really
I,
interesting.
there's a lot of lives going on, I'll tell you that. A
I
Holy
know.
crap.
I tried to watch at the beginning of the quarantine. I was like all the time trying to watch them. Now I'm just like I can't keep up with everything. There's so
Yeah.
many. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
try to watch
actually,
them later. And
I'm doing a live, this Friday for, in New Brunswick. It's called Le COVID Show. It's on Facebook. It's a page. You can find it on Facebook, Le COVID Show. And basically, it's a bunch of artists. So they had like Travis Cormier, they had Jacques
hmm
Camus and Josiane Camus, a bunch of artists, even DJs. So I'm going to be playing there this Friday. Well, I'm saying there. It's going to be here. It's going to be in my
yeah.
basement. But it's going to be live
hmm
at 9 p.m. New Brunswick
Cool.
time, which would be 8 for you guys.
Okay. Yeah, that might work.
Yeah. If you have
Cool.
45 minutes to spare, I'll be playing 45 minutes.
Cool. I'll check it out for
Awesome.
sure.
Cool.
Awesome. Cool. So it seems like the La Voix thing really got you like back into the music scene and all that. Like ever since, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because playing music, you do it because you love it and it's in you and it's something you love. And but when you start looking, I guess, for praise or you start looking for financial success or when you start looking, I guess, for other things to satisfy you from music, sometimes it can get tough because it's a tough business. The bar scene and stuff like that. You can pretty much play every night, or and people listen, people don't listen, people are drunk, people want the same
Mhm.
songs. It's after a while it gets tough, and it gets tough on your mental health, I guess.
Yeah.
And for me, yeah, I had the wins was I had no wins in my sail for music anymore. I kind of lost that drive, and going on La Voix kind of gave me a new hope, and not new hope, but I guess new belief, new
Mhm.
confidence in my ability, and just new hope in what I'd lost hope in, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I don't think you ever thought you were gonna make it that far, eh? Like everyone's like,
No. No. I
right?
thought I was gonna make it. No, I thought I was gonna make it on the pre-audition that I wore during the summer thing. I thought that was gonna be it, and then it just kept on going from there. So.
and going and going and going, just like
And then it
a
just
minute. Am
kept
I
on
actually
going.
standing here right now? Like
Yeah, it
that
kept
was
on going till I
crazy.
was standing in the finals, and I was looking around. I was like, "What in the hell am I doing here?" Like,
Like they wrote a song for me and like
yeah,
and
for
I
me,
was like, whoa, these people are
yeah, for
yeah.
me, Pud That Ash too was actually somebody I kind of looked up to while growing up. And it's funny because uh, being from Moncton, New Brunswick, I'm French, but we had a lot of English influence,
Mhm.
and basically we didn't listen to French music too much, and not a lot of French influence, but we did have like Acadian roots, and so there was some French in there. We spoke French at home and everything, but as far as music, it wasn't really too much French. So going on La Voix, I wasn't super familiar with all these Quebec artists, so I was
Mhm.
thinking like, oh, I'm gonna go on there. I might not even know who my coach is. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need like I was like the mentors. Forget that. I'm not gonna have a clue who they are. And when like I got my coach, I obviously knew I knew who Isabelle Goulet was. And then when the mentor came out, I was like, what the hell? I was like that was like one of the only like person that could have came out that I would have
Yeah.
known who they were. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was so that was a cool experience getting to
That's
hang
really
out with him.
cool.
And I got to hang out with him for a
See,
few
I'd
years
never
after
watched the
that.
show before. Like I'd never watched it before.
Oh, okay.
And then it's
I did
funny,
not
like
know
how it
that.
started for me. I've never watched it before, and ever since that year, I've never watched it. Well, I did for a couple of people that I knew on it, but I never actually watched it full on. But like for that year,
So that was
one
your
of my
season.
friends had posted on Facebook or Instagram, whatever it was, and said, "Watch me, I'm about to perform." So I'm like, "Whoa, cool!" It was Mike. Remember Mike?
Valletta?
Valletta, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was watching him because I used to
He
be a
had a
huge fan of the
baby
band that he
recently.
used to be in.
He had a baby last year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Congrats,
used to
Mike.
be a huge fan of his band, so I was watching for him. But then I found out that, Brandon Miaka,
Yeah.
I've known him since I've been a little kid. So I was
No
like, oh my
way.
God. So then I was watching him. And then David Marino, who I actually spoke to on here a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
He's a friend of a friend. So I'm just like, I'm going to watch until the last person that I know is on here, which brought me to the final.
Nice.
So I'm like,
cool.
Like it was just, yeah.
Well, I'll be honest, I watched the season with Travis, because I kind of knew Travis from back home. And I kind of was peeking on the season with Rosa, because Rosa was from Shediac. You were from here. So, but other than that, I never really followed the show. I did watch the Voice in English, but as far as why I didn't watch it too much. So going on it, I wasn't 100% sure what I was getting into, but it was a fun experience. It was wicked, and I got to meet awesome people. We got actually the unique experience of going on tour with the semi top 8, I should call it.
I was there. I was at Longueuil. That's why I almost saw you.
But that was a cool experience. Like, that was the first time they did that. They never did that before.
Yeah, that was really cool.
So that was, that was probably the one and only time I'll ever get to perform in front of about 15,000 people.
There was a ton of people. Funny thing, I got there like 2 hours before it started. I was like the second row in the front.
Yeah.
And then I looked in back as it started, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, I was like, yes!
No, it was,
oh my god.
It was crazy. Like, there was a few places we played where, there might have been 2,000 to 3,000, but there's a few places we played that was over 10,000.
Like those parks were packed because they were free too. Like, I think a lot of people went to open space, and
it was
really cool. That must have been an experience to have. Like,
it was a big production too. Like,
really cool.
It was flames and everything.
Oh my god!
I was like, what the hell is this? They probably, I'm not a businessman, but they probably lost money making that show.
Oh man!
The tour, because it was a big production. They had quite the setup. But anyways, it was totally cool.
I'm so glad I was part of it. That was
such a cool experience. But the funny thing about that, hold on, drop some pics. So, inside information, when you go on these shows, when you first audition, in the beginning, like first step, you sign all the contracts that are applicable from your pre-audition to your TV audition to your semifinals to blah 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 to the recording to if you win that you sign all these contracts. So, and as you go through the show, they sign the contract and it becomes legal and applicable. So there was this one contract about a tour. And I remember I drove from Moncton to Quebec to meet with there was a meeting with lawyers and stuff from Level One. They were explaining the contracts, and somebody actually asked, like, what's this tour schedule thing, this tour contract, and they said, oh, no worries, like in all the 32 countries that host Level One, nobody's ever done a tour, so don't worry, right? So okay, cool. So show goes on to my grand surprise, I make it to the finals, which I never thought. And I'm standing there at one point during the finals, and I think before they announced the winners, or I think it was at that point, I'm not sure, Charles Lafontaine announces that, by the way, the top 8 will be going on tour this summer.
I flipped when they said that. I was like, oh my god.
This is live during the show, right?
I saw the faces. You guys, your faces was like...
We had no idea. Like, we had signed this contract maybe, 8 months ago, like 8 or 9 months before that. And I completely forgotten about that contract. And for me, I'd already spoken to my work, and at the time my dad was in palliative care and he was in his final days. But I had spoken to my work about, coming back to work probably in 3 or 4 weeks after that, blah, blah, blah. So all of a sudden I hear this going on tour for the summer, and I'm thinking, like, oh my God, like, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my career. Like, this is it. I am screwed. I almost had a panic attack.
I'm done.
I almost legit had a panic attack right on stage. I was like, all
No,
right,
but I think most of you did. Like, it just the reactions were hilarious.
I was like, control your breathing, deep breaths, control your breathing. You're gonna figure this out. You're gonna figure this out. Yeah, I was just trying not to lose it right on live TV, but yeah, it was quite the moment actually. One of the moments I'll never forget in my entire life. After everything came out, after the show, like it wasn't that bad. You know, it was 8 or 9 tour dates spread out through the summer. Like we weren't gone. We weren't gone for 60 days straight on tour, right? So, but at first,
But
I
still,
thought
it was like a big thing.
I was like, oh no, I'm screwed. What did I get myself into? But yeah, it was cool. It was awesome.
Such an experience,
awesome.
yeah.
Such a cool experience and great, great people like from Ludovic to Rebecca to David, the finalists. They were like Rebecca to me is probably the best singer I've ever seen in live in person. Every time that she sang,
I agree. I agree. She's like one of my legit favorite singers ever.
Yeah.
Like when I saw her on the stage, I was like.
But it's one thing seeing her on TV because I did watch some of the show back on TV, but seeing her live in person is just something amazing.
Oh, trust! When I saw her live.
Yeah, it's
Those vocals.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, all the singers there. For me, from the get-go,
and David, oh my God, like David when he was like 18 years old on the show, I was like, where's he getting his voice?
Yeah, and David kind of looked like he was born on stage. It was weird.
I know.
He's a little kid.
He's like an actor. He's like just full on packaged, like.
A little kid and just looked so comfortable on stage. I never got that. I was so anxious and on stage.
Right. He just like, I think he was like 18 at the time when he was on there, and I was shocked. Yeah, some
18.
great people, some really amazing talent.
Yeah, Ludovic was a cool cat. He was my roommate when we were doing shows. So
oh my God.
Good guy. And my personal favorite as far as from the beginning, I thought the guy that was going to win, or anyways, my pick was Sam Tucker. He was good. I loved his
voice.
Was good. Style. He was really good. So
he was really good.
Anyways, I like keeping up with all these guys, all their careers.
You guys all keep in touch now, or how's that?
Oh, there's still a little group. We sometimes somebody will send a message and it kind of reignites a little bit of a convo.
Nice.
So it's fun. It's fun to just keep in touch, I guess, sometimes.
That's cool.
We did have a once in a lifetime experience that we lived together, so it was fun.
Yeah. That's really cool. So really it's been like since then.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster. Well, that whole year was an extreme roller coaster, and it kept was a roller coaster for the few years after that because getting off the show was. I went from having nothing to do with music to okay, now we got to write an album. Well, that's if I wanted to take advantage of what I'd gone through, I had to write an album, put out an album. So I had like two problems. One, I had never written a solo album because I came from a kind of a rock, heavy rock background as far as my other albums.
So you were like in a band?
Yeah, I was in a band.
And now solo.
So now it's this album's more kind of country acadien with a touch of rock. But yeah, so I had to compose in a different style than I'd ever composed before, and I had to compose in a different language because I'd always written in English. And, I decided to put up my album in French. So that was an interesting learning curve. It took me about a year to get comfy. Or at least just, kind of confident at the right. And then when I kind of sat there and got it going, it didn't take too long to put up the album.
But your French is good, so.
Yeah, well, I am French, so.
Yeah. Your first language is French?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to French school, and my parents are French.
Okay, cool.
So. Yeah, my Williams name kind of.
Yeah.
You would think I'd be English, but no, it's a French Williams.
Well, trust me, I know people who their first name is extremely English and they're French.
Yeah, vice versa. Some people have like a French name, and then I start speaking to them in French, and
Yeah.
They don't know a word in French. I'm like, oh, what's your name though? They're like, yeah.
So, you want to see if any of the viewers have questions, and then we can go to the music?
Yeah, sure. I'll grab a guitar there.
Yeah,
And,
so if anybody has questions, you can type them in. We'll give it a few seconds. And then I think we had come up with it being an original, right?
That's
I
what you
think
told
it was-
me. That's what you told me.
I think it was like 90% original and 10%
Which actually surprised me because I thought for sure it was just, people were just
I
gonna ask
wasn't
for a
sure,
cover.
but when you reposted it, it just like people were like going crazy at it. So I was like, whoa.
So yeah, I figured maybe I played the my first single that came out.
Cool.
From
All right, there's any questions coming in, so we can go.
I'm just looking for my capo because I had it.
All right, a few more seconds if anybody has questions.
Yeah, while I'm looking here. While I'm looking around, what did I do with that thing? Oh, boys. I'm hitting stuff. Well, there's not that much stuff around me. Can't, fell on the floor. Got it.
We got it.
Yeah, fell on the floor.
All right, so.
This, anyways, if there's a question while I'm, if a
Yeah,
question
we can always
shows
go
up
with
while
after.
I'm, exactly. So this song's about, it's kind of like the, have you ever heard of the song Lean on Me?
Yeah.
Lean on me when you're not strong. So this is kind of my French version of that song.
Cool.
Not at all the same. Prends ma main.
Okay.
Take my hand.
Cool.
So it's about, yeah, sometimes life is tough, but if we just help each other, it's a little easier. So I'm gonna just put the headphones. I don't want to be I don't want to be too close. I'll just put them down.
Yeah. All good. No worries.
All right, here we go. Des fois la vie nous cause certains problèmes. Aussi, c'est un test pour la vie. Des fois on sauve chacun nos problèmes. Osons la simple victime. Et la vie c'est let's hide and love. Mais je vais pas te cacher que il faut la vie à pécher. Si t'as besoin d'une main, que tu tendrais la mienne. Si ta lumière s'éteint, que tu passerais ta lanterne. Si t'as peur d'aller plus loin et que tu vas la chienne, je t'accompagnerai de ton chemin. Aussi loin tu as besoin. La vie, elle continue toujours. Comme l'aiguille de l'âge qui tourne toujours autour. On peut pas simplement abandonner. La vie est un trésor qui nous est donné. Let it hide the lows. We saw what got jiggered. Before la vie a péché. Si t'as besoin de main, je te tendrai la mienne. Si ta lumière s'éteint, je te passerai ma lanterne. Si tendrai la mienne si ta lumière s'éteint. Je ne te passerai pas longtemps. Je te d'aller plus loin et que tu relâches. J'accompagnerai ton chemin aussi loin que tu aussi loin que tu me besoin. Oh, oh, aussi loin tu m'as besoin. Thank you.
I love the sound of it.
Thank you very much. So yeah, that's my first single. It's obviously that's the acoustic version. I do the album's a full band album, so if
I really
if
like
you
the sound
checked
of
it
it.
out,
I've been so busy.
check it out.
I haven't even been able to like check out new music for like the past month. But I love
Check
the
it
sound of
out.
it. Definitely.
It's available on iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, and all that fun stuff. Even on YouTube, you can listen to it for free
Yeah,
on
definitely
YouTube.
gonna check it out for sure.
So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite song is. Send a message on my Facebook page and let me know what your favorite song is. That goes to anybody that's listening. I always like to hear the feedback from people.
I'm like a huge fan of music, as you know. So like now that I'm done school and I'm just at home like doing stuff, I can like listen to music while I do things, you know. So I'll definitely check it out for sure.
Excellent. I have songs to make you cry and songs to make you dance. So.
Well, we'll see how that goes. I'm very emotional, so I cry a lot too. So we'll see.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Somebody said question. I just don't know.
You have a question?
If that's.
You got a question? Go for it. We still got a couple minutes. Can we hear your rock music too?
Oh.
Well,
yes.
there's a lot on Instagram and Facebook, like all kinds of stuff, YouTube. So it's one of my friends, Skyana. Skyana, I'll send you links. I'll send you some links. Okay?
Yeah.
You good with that? Cool. I'll send you some links of more music. Because his rock stuff is pretty good. I've heard stuff already. Trust. Got you covered.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hello, and thank you.
No problem,
awesome.
guys.
Well, cool.
Yeah, well, good luck with everything, and congrats on the album.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for a little chat. And,
no problem. Thanks for joining. It's really interesting to talk to musicians, see, you know, like what they're up to now since everyone's stuck at home. So,
yeah, it's like I said with being a nurse.
Well, for you, it's so different because I've been
too much.
Yeah, I've been talking to so many people, and they have like all different ways of like what they're doing. But the fact that I completely forgot that you were as a nurse, and then when I asked you today, I'm like, shit, it's true. Well, like that's another interesting thing that people would like to hear about, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of for me. Yeah, I mean, hey,
like people are like, oh man, like it must be hard for them, but you know, because us being at home, stuck at home, it's like what's going on in the hospitals, you know? But it's really interesting to hear like how people are taking it and stuff. But yeah,
the weirdest thing for everybody is like just going out in malls and stuff, like in stores where you have to. That's just. I understand it, but it's weird. It's still not normal for me.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends that are like nurses and stuff too, so it's. Well, good luck with that too.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I wish you
thanks
a
for
great
joining.
night.
It was really good to talk, and hopefully one day we'll meet each other for real.
Yeah, but for now, this will do. But if
it's
ever,
good talking.
Where are you? Montreal?
Yeah.
Montreal, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if ever I go down to Montreal for a show, I will let you know.
I'll be there.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
evening.
Thanks. Peace.
Bye.
See ya.